I was watching you guys train and run and do moves and everything. That was very exciting to see because we have three WBC champions, honorary champions, and with each one of you with a green belt, which is something that everybody wants in this world.
The highest honor.
Yeah, it is. And Bridger, you got the first one last year at the convention, and Oscar Rivas, the new Bridgerweight champion. The name Bridgerweight came from your name. It was inspired by your name. How did you feel about having a world organization adopt your name and give you a green belt?
It made me feel excited that I was, and once they actually called us and said, is it okay if I use your son's name for a weight class? And me and my dad said, yeah, that's fine. And as soon as they called and asked me, I got really excited, and I was so excited to watch the first Bridgerweight fight.
Yeah, that was amazing. That was an amazing moment at that convention. You meeting Rivas, you giving him the belt, and then he gave you a pair of gloves, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The gloves that he used to win the fight.
Yeah, exactly. Do they fit?
And he signed them.
Nice.
Yeah, that was an amazing moment. And Dunia,
I wish I was there for that.
Excuse me?
I wish I was there for that.
Yeah. And Dunia, you are the second awardee of the bravest man on earth.
So this year we present the banner from the bravest man on earth to the bravest man on earth in a moment that together they share.
How do you feel about being in the convention, being named with this recognition, having a green belt around your waist? How do you feel about that?
It was great. It was an honor getting it, but I think there's people out there that need it more than me. Yeah, it's just, but yeah, it was awesome getting it though.
Yeah, but no, wait a second. But you are a champion.
Yeah.
In wrestling.
Yeah.
Please tell us again how you started wrestling.
I started wrestling when I came to Long Beach to surf. I met my coach Miguel Rodriguez. He's a wrestling coach. I met him on the beach, and then I started visiting more often. Started sleeping over at his house, and he'd take me to wrestling tournaments. And I just got into the sport. I started wrestling on the side, and he was like, we gotta get him into wrestling. So he got me in, and then last year I won states, and here we are.
Yeah, and we saw you this morning sharing your knowledge with Bridger, who wants to get into jiu-jitsu, right?
Yeah.
Where did this jiu-jitsu thing came from? What do you like?
It came from the Gracie's family, and because he was weak and he was getting picked on, and his brother started Chinese jiu-jitsu that's different, and he felt left out that he couldn't really defend himself and he was getting picked on and stuff. So he made Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and he started and then he kept on getting better and better at it until and that's how jiu-jitsu got started.
Bridger, could I also add in something? Not only that, but the guy was weak. So there was a part where he was weak in a Chinese Jiu judo or something like that. And so that's when he decided to find where his opponent's weak points were from using their weight against them. So that's how he found all these different takedowns and throws, found his own style of jiu-jitsu. And the guy was from Brazil, so he named it after his hometown.
And he was one of the Gracies.
Yeah, the Gracie family.
And Charlie, I mean, you're not far from that. You were seriously bullied as a kid, and you got into a boxing gym, and that really brought you out, not to bully, not to get revenge, but to help, right?
Not only was it to help, but it was also then so I could use what I learned in boxing to pass down to kids who are being bullied because they are different. I view them as unique and gifted, and I want to pass that on in an environment where kids feel like they can belong.
Yeah.
Because being bullied to the point of having suicidal thoughts and considering it, I knew that there are kids that are in my position struggling with suicidal thoughts, and instead of hurting my family through taking that way out, I got into boxing and finding a way to overcome the bullying that I faced.
And Dunia, what are your dreams in wrestling? I mean, in life in general. What do you envision yourself? How do you envision yourself?
Well, I want to be an architect when I grow up. I want to go back in Congo and build houses for the kids who need it, and just help them become a better community. And then
That's a good vision.
That is great. And you just met Ilunga Makawu, our champion, and he invited you to Congo.
Yeah.
And he was very impressed and very close to you.
Yeah.
And God bless you. And I would like to invite him to Congo in our foundation for my next fight.
Dreams make the future.
Yeah.
And you all three have amazing dreams. Bridger, you want to be a geologist, and you like digging, looking and studying the ground, rocks, right? What is it in rocks? What is it in that you like?
I have no clue. I just like it.
Yeah. You can study the
History of the earth through looking at the rocks.
exactly the history of the earth. Yeah.
Like jade, it was around for 2.5 billion years. So we can like kind of find stuff from a long time ago on jade, like when the Earth just started to form.
Yeah, exactly. And now, Johnny, what is your future looking like? What do you want to?
My
accomplish?
future is going to be a motivational speaker, professional boxer for the WBC. Reach out to the Thai community, so doing a bit of Muay Thai here and there, and getting my Cert 3 and 4 in fitness so I can open up a boxing and Muay Thai gym for kids who need a place where they feel like they could belong, because there are so many, and not just any kids, there's also room for those with different gifts. I don't like to use the word disabilities. I think that people have gifts. Just because something they have is missing, like an arm for example, doesn't mean they don't have knowledge, or they're missing a leg, doesn't mean they still can't adapt to the wheelchair boxing. And so I want to give kids, regardless of who they are or what conditions they have, they need a place to feel like they can belong and be themselves.
Dunia, you were showing Bridger some moves out there this morning in training. How do you see him? Do you think he has the potential for for jiu-jitsu?
Well, we were just practicing that like yesterday, and he caught on to it really quick. So I think he catches on things like that, and that's good. That's
Yeah, you like it, huh?
yeah.
I mean, we saw you enjoy that like crazy. Please, each one of you think
still winning.
of the best moment that you've had. Could be anything. What have you been? Which has been your best moments?
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah. That was,
So what happened?
we went to the zip lining place. I actually went with him and his family. We went. We didn't get to do the long zip line because it was closed, but
It's been closed for 10 months. They
Yeah.
have to switch out all the
wires.
wires because it's been broken for 10 months. No one's been able to do it for 10 months.
Yeah.
But
So all year it's been closed.
But we made the best of it. You know, we did the other things that were there, and we still had fun. That's it. That's all that matters about.
I would have to say the 57th WBC convention, being around the champions, and then the hospital visit was the highlight for me, because seeing the kids smile and giving them something alongside the champions, it just felt nice, and it reminded me of what I am lucky to have, because what we take for granted, others are praying for a life that we have, somewhere safe, somewhere they feel loved. There are many children struggling out there in these other places.
Yeah. And it was a very nice visit to the home of the kids, right?
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah. You gave them a very nice time. You
Yeah.
know, feelings that they need,
Yeah.
and sharing, giving, sharing is
And the
one of the best.
57th was the 57th convention was the introduction to what the WBC is for me, and I just feel like I belong in this family. It was a great feeling.
Yeah, yeah. And did you like it? Did you like the visit with the kids?
I'd say the orphanage visit was great as well.
Yeah.
My favorite time was when I went to Abu Dhabi with my family. We got to go to Dubai and see the Burj Khalifa. We went to Ferrari World. I got to ride in a Ferrari. And I also got to go in the world's largest indoor skydiving too.
Wow.
And I got to watch professionals do it. They were doing like backflips, and they got to walk on the walls. And
I saw that on TV. That looks. Dunia, besides wrestling, what do you like? What do you enjoy doing? Your hobby, your passion?
I don't really have one.
No?
I'm mostly just sports. Besides wrestling, I usually play soccer, and I just switched between those two seasons.
Yeah.
That's it, yeah.
But you're very devoted to your sport.
Yeah.
And you can tell, just, seeing you train, the strength, the stamina that you have
Yeah.
is awesome.
Thank you.
Well, you are a state champion, and
Yeah.
with a big future. What do you want for the future in wrestling?
Possibly Olympics. I gotta work harder, and I know that to get to that level, I gotta work myself 3 times a day. Yeah.
Nothing is for free in this life.
Nope.
You gotta work for it. You gotta
What's the
envision.
point of something if it's not worked for? There's no reward behind it.
Like Charlie, for example, he was training hard, running. He got a little sick, and he went back to running and lifting and everything. That's amazing, because most people just throw the towel in
Yeah.
that moment. Huh? Your dedication is admirable. Okay, oops. To one last thing. What do you want to say to the people that will be watching this video about this convention, about the WBC, about the green belt, anything that you would want to say?
One, the green belt must be earned. It is not for free. And second, work hard for anything in life. It is very rewarding. The convention has been amazing.
The
Bridget?
convention has been great. All the people here are very nice. And all the boxers here are super nice. Everyone's so nice. We can just everyone will let you do anything you want. All the juice is delicious. All the food is great. I like all of it.
Yeah.
Especially the juices and food.
Uh-huh.
Very nice.
You know what I was eating last night?
What?
Bear poop.
Oh man. The thing. Those I tried those yesterday, yeah. Yeah, I
And how
tried
about
it.
you, Dunia? What do you liked and what do you want to say about
I thought the convention was amazing. It was awesome meeting the fighters. Yeah, it was awesome meeting all of them, and I just never thought I'd be here today. So it was great. One thing I'd like to say is that stay strong, don't let anything bring you down, and never give up. That's it.
Exactly. That is the basis of it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the time here.
Yeah.
And keep strong, keep being an example for everybody.
Yep.
Because you are the green belt. You said that's a very noble thing that you said about somebody deserving it more, but no.
Yeah.
You earned it because you worked for it.
Yeah.
Maybe you didn't work in boxing, but boxing is not the thing here.
Yeah.
It's what you do in life. That
Yep.
is the issue. That is the important thing. You know,
Absolutely,
boxing is not the thing here. Your dedication to life, and that's it.
Yep.
You three have shown that to everybody. Everybody that know your stories and will know them better from now on.
Yeah.
You are an inspiration, and that's why champions look up to you and they come to you and they talk to you and they admire you as
Yeah.
much as other champions. And we are very, very happy and pleased to have you here as
Thank you.
as our champions, because that's what you are.
Thank you.
And it's an honor to be here.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.